to co-locate, as I mentioned earlier, and that allows us to get into positions of power, whether it's elected or appointed. And in addition to that, we should be lobbying and utilizing the wealth we amass to exercise influence, because legal justice, none of it's fair. It's all about lobbying and influence. And that's why we have to be together.
He's right about that. I think they're really talking about how we stay together as I would say black people. Um, some black people, they still believe in the black power thing, and everybody needs to be you need to create sides: white side, Asian side, black side. So this is pertaining to what they believe. Not saying this has any reverence to the channel, but I don't believe in all that stuff. I'm a man and guy, so I believe everybody should be together and work as a team. But some people still think of it as individualized. But understanding what he's saying is pertaining as black people need to stay together. They need to actually not worry about the I would say particular type of violence or a particular type of party. You should come together as a unit, and that takes us being able to grab a particular amount of wealth. Wealth moves. Money's gonna move, and he makes a lot of sense with it. Saint and sinner always makes a lot of sense most of the time. I don't agree with a lot of things that he say, but I disagree with some of the stuff he says. You're not gonna agree with everything somebody says 100%. That's just how it is.
What do you think it would look like in terms of media and digital literacy?
That's really important. So the tech education, mathematics education, and language is the most important. It should start very early. It should be hyper focused on gainful employment. And in terms of media, this should all be highly controlled. Like, for example, I'm hosting an event in a week and a half called Saints Weekend, and all of the music is produced by us. There is no music from anyone outside, and all of the messaging, there's one song called "The Black Man Was First." Like these kinds of messages that we need to be put into prayer in our minds.
See, it's one of the instances where I like that he's doing stuff as far as his community that he wants to build. That's a positive. I like that he's putting money towards it, his own money, and actually creating a foundation, doing the things he's doing. I love it. But always the message of trying to separate people. That's when I kind of back up a little bit. He's a very smart man. When he had to point out that they make their music that's made by themselves, which is awesome. 100%, I love stuff like that. But the first song that he says was "The Black Man Was First." Now you're trying to separate things. You said some people want to separate. Some people think that everybody should be together. But that's on y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think.
And then what do you think about schools? Do you think it would be successful if we did segregated schools, or should we move forward? This is my last question, and I had to drop down.
Yeah, so segregation is what was forced upon us. So segregation is forced. So we're more so separated, meaning by choice. And I would say homeschool, except that homeschool is very expensive. So when you co-locate, then you have enough kids so that you can basically hire people to teach. So you should have the wives will be educated, like the Aisha. She might not be pleasant, but she said she had 2 degrees. I'm sure she can teach a subject. And we can also hire people, especially our mathematics, our chemistry, and the more advanced subjects. And then everyone in the community is taught by those folks. And then the kids can go to school less, because frankly, you don't need to be in school for 8 hours. It's too much.
I don't have any more. I yield the floor.
Oh, you were real pleasant. You're real pleasant. I almost feel too happy. Somebody go get Aisha to come cuss me out. Need to balance this out. Bo, I know you love me too, but you're very stubborn. You said that you would pee on yourself before you let a man lead you to the bathroom. That's the exact challenge. Mm-hmm. Pardon?
I'm sorry. Great discussion.
Does not listen to me yet.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye, Pearl.
It was nice to meet you, Pearl.
The Pearl I
like. Bye.
What's on you now?
Yeah, that's fine. Y'all listen. Y'all know I'm good, but yeah, a man who does not listen to me can't lead me. Because if you don't know who I am, you don't know what I need, you don't know my experience, and you don't care, there's no way you can lead me. You can't there's no way you could tell me what to do because you don't even know me. That's what I mean.
So basically, women need, when they say that if you don't listen to me, then you can't lead me. She's reversing it back. So basically, She wants to tell you what to do, so then you can lead how she wants you to lead. Is what that's basically the woman needs. So basically, in the end, she'll be the leader because she's the one that created the rules. So it's a backwards thing that she's trying to say, but that's how most women are. White, black, Asian, anybody. It's not a black thing. It's just how most women are. And there's a small portion that are not like that. So you gotta grab them while they're hot.
I got that. I registered that. And you know, I be seeing sisters like you be fine and it be hurting my heart because I'm like, dang, she got the natural hair. Might be thick too, you heard me? And I'm like, I can't even mess with it. And that's what be getting me mad. You feel me? That's what get me mad. Because you know, when they start accusing the brothers of like, oh, you be messing with white girls. What that really means is like, bro just don't want to have to argue to get you to, you know, to do the basics.
But the thing is that there is no argument. There is no argument at all whatsoever with a man who I feel like I'm being listened to. Like if I feel like you're actually listening to me and what I need, because how can you lead someone if you don't even know what they need? Because you can't make up what I need. And if you do,
it is you don't know what you need. That's wrong. You think you know what you need. If you knew what you need, you wouldn't be in this predicament right now by yourself, overweight.
No, that's a really good question, Bo. I'll tell you, actually. Unfortunately, I have an answer to that. Then I'm going to shut up pretty soon, but because I know I can't win. But when you say, how can you lead me if you don't know what I need? Well, the truth is that women don't know what they need.
I just said that. Saint said the same exact thing I said. This is my first time watching this. He said the same thing I said. He said that what you need. He said you don't know what you need. That's the problem.
You're not the leader. You don't have the supreme wisdom to know what you need. When we leave it up to women, they end up with fake nails on top of their real nails. They end up cutting up their body and putting in implants. They end up doing all of these things. And here's the crazy part, Bo. Without any of that, you fine as all get out. Without any of that, every man here would deal with you. But when we leave it up to you guys to lead yourselves, you lead yourselves to destruction. And so this is what I would respond to your question. When you say, well, how do you lead me when you don't know what I need? Well, it's like you have cancer. You know you got cancer, but you're not an oncologist. So you don't know the solution. So I could listen to you all day, but you ain't about to tell me the solution. It is the man that has the solution. And that's why I wouldn't have to listen to you. But here's the key. Because I love you and care about you, absolutely I'm going to listen to you. But we don't want the fight up front. You know, we want you to give us some assumed grace. Like when I was dealing with Aisha, I was looking at her with admiration because I so love to see black women with natural hair. She assumed that I wanted to be malicious toward her and negative. And it's like, we need to assume goodness of ourselves. Because here's the thing. But people out here calling the white man the devil. And when y'all were talking to Pearl, she's like, would you rather live in a white neighborhood or a black neighborhood? Everybody lying. I'd rather live in a black neighborhood. If you ask me, I'd rather live in a rich neighborhood. You dig? But here's the thing. If you rather live in a black neighborhood, you're assuming black people are good people. So why, when I'm talking to you respectfully, you're thinking that I got some secret plan to do you wrong. So we don't really believe it. We're not being honest. I yield the floor.
I'm not disagreeing with anything that you're saying. I think that you're not understanding me. There is no pushback. There is zero initial pushback at all whatsoever. It's not. And I know so I can respect how you could think that because of how I present here. And to be perfectly honest, it ain't now one of y'all is my man. So yeah, now one of y'all is my man. Here's the thing. I respond to certain gentlemen on this panel a certain way because they listen to me. When I speak, True listens to me. Sweeney listens to me. Trev listens. They might not agree, right? But they listen.
Nah, Sweeney agreed. Like the number one. Bro, agree. Shout out to Sweeney.
No, Sweeney and I disagree all the time.
Listen, that man been signed up for everything that the female agenda promotes today.
Well, you can
catch him promote today. Besides not, come on now, man. Come on now, dog.
You messing with him?
Come on now.
Sweeney speaks common sense to me. That's how I perceive it, right? And so Sweeney and I have conversations all the time where he like, what, that's wild, bro. Like, I can't get with that. All the time. But Sweeney listens to me so that he can have a conversation with me. So I respond to them way different. True Trev and Sweeney gets a very like sweet bow. Like, I'm cool, I listen, and I understand them because they understand me. That's what I mean. But when I'm met with someone who just is at the gate like single mothers, not you, just stupid stuff, just out the gate, you get a very different response from me. And then when I actually speak to you and I know that you're not listening to nothing that I'm saying, now all you're gonna get is a brick wall. That's what I mean.
Basically, she just went on like 2 minutes of just nonsense. Basically, she's just saying, listen to people that agree with me. That's basically layman terms. If they agree with most of the stuff I say, then I'll listen to them or I'll subdue to them. That's basically what she's saying. Everybody hears what you have to say. Nobody's ears closes when you speak. That's not how it goes. Here, everybody hears everything that you hear, because they wouldn't be able to disagree or agree if they didn't hear it. That's the thing what people don't understand. So basically, it's just layman terms that she just wants to listen to people that want to agree with her.
So I'm familiar with you, Marquette. Like I've listened, I've looked at your YouTube videos, and for the most part, great content, right? So I'm very familiar with you. I'm cool, and I know how you speak to people. I know how you talk. I didn't have no smoke.
I've been nice today, right?
I mean, I've never seen you any other way, if I'm being honest. I don't know if you got to turn up or not, but that's all I've ever seen.
Saint don't turn up. Saint don't turn up.
So wait, real quick, y'all. So Saint, I know this is your first time coming in, so I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you, right? So I think that the main issue that we were having.
Well, that's not bad, man. That's the main thing I wanted to see. The exchange between Bo and Saint was actually real pleasant because Bo usually really goes off on people, and she's a little irate. But I'm glad that Saint was able to soften her down a little bit so they can at least have a conversation. And there was no jabs against each other. But I see what he did. He's good at actually smiling and actually giving a compliment first before he goes and gives his own criticism, which is very good. He started off with, "I see that you got your natural hair and you might be a little thick." He started off very smooth, and that actually lessens some women down. Let them know that Saint knows this is not his first rodeo talking to certain women. It's not a certain rodeo just talking to women in period. He knows what he's doing. Very intelligent guy, but kudos to him. He's I see him keep on rising in these spaces. This is one of the first times I've actually seen him in the realm of I would say panels, but kudos to how he handled it.